So it's 5:30 in the morning. Here we go to the new challenge in February. Let's get it. Haha, just kidding. This isn't even open. I have not had one of these in 32 days, which is really awesome. This is my Habits of Excellence update I wanted to give you guys. By the way, my name's Booker. If it's your first time on the channel, I'm a weekly vlogger, just a guy kind of like showing and experiencing life. Sometimes I go to breweries, sometimes my family and I go on different trips, and I bring them here to the channel. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back and watching. I really do appreciate it. And I have you guys to thank for the support on this Habits of Excellence challenge that I did. If you don't know what that is, earlier this year, actually the beginning of this year, I was kind of thinking about like goals I wanted to have for 2019. I'm not really big into resolutions. I often believe that resolutions are made to be broken. And I was just kind of thinking about what would I do, how do I want to go about it. And I knew like soda is one of those things I wanted to cut out. I drink a lot of Coca-Cola, a lot more than I should. It's a really bad habit that I have, and habit is a key word, so kind of stick with that here. And I came across a video from Levi Allen.
Kind of where this idea started for me, where I knew at the beginning of 2019 I wanted to do a Habits of Excellence challenge. Basically, I'm inviting you to join me for all days in January doing one habit, one small micro habit that will help be a building block towards the goals that are really important to you.
We all like set out to create goals. We have great intentions of going about the goals. And the thing about goals is that they're fantastic, and oftentimes we achieve them, but a key success in getting to those goals is building habits that will help us achieve the goal that we want to achieve. One of mine is just around health and getting healthier. A piece around that is drinking soda. Like soda is a vice that I have that I drink a lot of times. And in order to be successful, I've got to break that habit. I know personally that there's times I drink soda when I didn't really want to drink soda. It was just more like a habit. It was a point of the day, like, oh, I normally drink a soda. And I think that there's a lot of people that have that. Like there's smokers and things of that nature. They have habits that they go about and they do all the time. And they just do it sometimes because it's what they've done in the past. So at the beginning of this year, actually the December 30th was the last day that so the end of last year was the last day I had a soda. I decided I was going to stop drinking soda, see how I did. The longest I went before was 22 days, and that was a struggle. This time, knowing that I was doing this for YouTube and doing it for myself, but I had folks watching me and wanting to know the update, I really wanted to make sure I succeeded at it. And I did succeed. So I went the entire time. Me putting my lips on this closed can of soda was like the closest I've been to actually having a soda in quite a while. I haven't even bought any soda. These are actually still holiday sodas I think that we got before the end of last year that were in the garage. And I just grabbed some of them just kind of for props for the video. Got to get that thumbnail, you know. So yeah, like I haven't had any soda. I'm not sure if I'm gonna drink any soda. I think throughout the month I thought to myself that I would probably drink a couple sodas on February 1st. But I don't think I'm going to. I think I just want to kind of like see how it goes and kind of continue that. I think I really truly broke that habit. Like I don't have the urge, I don't have the desire to want to go drink soda. The great thing is some friends and folks that I work with have also done something very similar to this. I'm looking forward to talk to them to see how they finished out their month with their goals. And the next step for me is to kind of like, I want to create something else for February. Before I get into that though, I do want to talk about my failure. I did fail at one of the habits I had. When I started this out, the first video I made back at the beginning of January was telling you I was going after two things. The soda piece that I talked about, but also getting up early in the morning. I've just been kind of inspired by folks that, like Casey Neistat and Jocko, who've talked about getting up early and starting their day early and getting a lot of things knocked out before their day gets going, and really kind of going to bed earlier at night. I'm a night owl, so that's a really big struggle for me. I did it a few times. I waking up at either 5:30 or 6 a.m. I did it a few times. I'm not very good at it. So I struggle with that one. I didn't really get off the ground with it, and I just kind of gave up and said, all right, I'm not going to focus on that. I'm really focused on this one thing. So that's what I've done this month. In Levi's video, he did talk about maybe like starting small, starting with one thing and like building upon that. So I'm really excited about just kind of the success I've had with that this month. So that's exciting. So for February, that is exactly where I'm going to go, I think, with the challenge, the Habits of Excellence challenge that I have. I do get up about 6:30 every morning. I got to get my kids off to school. I've got to get the dogs up, get them fed and things of that nature. But If I have a window, because where I work at, if I have a window where I can lay down for an hour or something of that nature, I'll definitely do so. I do know the days that I do get up and I stay up and I get my day started, I feel really good. I feel like I accomplish things in the morning. I have the rest of the day to kind of focus on if I have the day off to make plans to do things, or if I have to go to work. I don't have to worry about the things that I wanted to accomplish that I didn't accomplish this morning throughout the day. So I'm going to do that. Tomorrow is it's February 1st technically. So when I get up in the morning, it's going to be at 5:30 a.m. and I'm going to get started. It's going to be challenging. I'll document and give you guys updates along the way. I met Levi at 368 at the micro conference, and I told him like how he inspired me to kind of go after it. I told him about the success I've been having, and it was really just great to see him. And I kind of knew of him and like found him along the way, and I just stumbled upon his video on December 31st, and it kind of just changed kind of how I'm looking at things. The getting up early thing is really big for me because I'll be able to work on things that I want to do, and a couple of those are, you know, working out. I did really well with like working out in December, and I've kind of really fallen off of that in January, and I want to get better at that and work out more on a regular basis, whether it's walking, whether it's rowing, whatever it may be. I want to do that piece. The other one is, you know, part of the reason I started this vlog is to get better at video editing and get better at filmography stuff, and it'll give me a time in the morning uninterrupted when there's really no one around to kind of have an hour or 2 hours to kind of work on those things. It'll be challenging, it'll be tough, but I'm really, like I did with building the habit here, I'm really focused on going after it. I'm a night owl, so it'll be a struggle. It's kind of like reversing how I go to bed right now. I can't stay up to 12, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning every night. So I'm looking forward to see how that works out. But thanks kind of for going on along this journey with me, guys. I'll give an update probably mid in February and towards the end of February as well. We'll see how I do with this one. I'm excited to try it out. Who knows if I will ever drink one of these again, the sodas. We don't know. But right now, the key is the success I had with this is I don't feel like drinking one. Like it's not even an option. And as I think I've tried to pass it on to my kids a little bit. They always ask me to get them a soda, bring them a soda home, and I let them know, like, I've told myself I'm not buying any soda this month, so I'm not buying you any soda either. So, yeah, I'm excited. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.